Okay, so today I'm gonna show you guys on Minecraft. We're just gonna put in G. We're just gonna name a new. Go ahead and make a new world here. And the first thing you want to do about Minecraft is you want to make a new world, and you want to set it the difficulty to peaceful, because there's like a lot of shit that can happen to you. I mean, and you want to set it on host privileges and keep inventory, because there's a lot of shit that can happen to you if you don't do that. So we're gonna set it to creative mode, and I'm gonna show you guys how to build a cool house. Like, your main goal in Minecraft is to just build stuff, you know? So that's what our main goal today is going to be, is to build a thing by using blocks. And it's just a big house, you know? Think of like your family. Your sister just had another fucking kid. Like, it's like the 5th child she's had, and you need a place to put all these fucking kids in, you know? So what you want to do is go to a big giant area that is very desolate to put all these kids in, because it's gonna need a big house. So you're gonna need a desolate flat area, because it's got to be huge. And Sarah's been popping out babies for like the past 5 years now, and I don't think she ever plans on stopping. So what's a good spot we could find here that we could put babies on? To move them into this giant house that you know. So let's go ahead and move on over to a good spot. We should have went back to the desert. That may have been a better area to locate. It's kind of like how wildlife works, you know. You find, okay, we have a bunch of babies. We gotta relocate these babies into a new house. So let's go ahead and this looks like a pretty good spot. We got some horses over there. Never mind, this looks like a shitty spot. Let's keep going further on until we find a more open. This looks a little bit better, actually. I think we should go for this one. What house materials should we use? You don't want to use wood house, because once the babies start learning how to use the stove, one of them is going to end up fucking it up, and you're going to have a house fire, and it's going to burn down the wood. So you don't want to use wood for the house. You want to use a material that can't be extinguished by flames. So you want to go for probably cobblestone, you think? Or maybe we could use 2 blocks. We could use cobblestone and prismars. So let's go ahead and locate our house. Let's go ahead and get a nice structure of how we should build this. This will help us get a sense of a type of blueprint that will, you know, sort of map it out before we even get started. That's the main thing, I think. It's gonna be a bit boxy, actually. So once we really get it started, then it won't look so boxy. Okay, so now we have our blueprint. This will help us on our way to making the house more successful in its career and its job to keep our family safe. We gotta get rid of all this debris, because there is a lot of debris around here. Extra grass. You can't expect to find just a flat land perfect for your house building. That would be unreal almost. It wouldn't be realistic, and Minecraft's all about realism. So what you want to do is just fucking flowers. Fucking flowers. What you want to do is go ahead and make your first floor. Shit. This way we'll have our first floor ready to go. We're just gonna add a couple of these to give it some color. You don't want a basic ass house. If you have a basic ass house, people are gonna fucking make fun of you online. Okay, so we'll just keep switching it up here. Switching it up, right back and forth, alternating. Fuck. Okay. Just keep switching it up. You know, every once in a while. Give it some nice color. And once you get that down, you're pretty much set on building this house. It's gonna be a very large house, indeed. And right now, it looks like shit. It looks like a big piece of shit. But once you get it done, like, you're gonna be shocked as to how it's gonna look. And once you get, you gotta remember to alternate back and forth, or else this is gonna look like a fucking piece of shit house. So you remember to alternate your colors. It doesn't have to be in a certain order, unless you just want to be a little perfectionist about it. You know, that's all you. Make it how you will. But just don't be a fucking asshole about it whenever I don't do it correctly. But this is gonna be a nice, good house for your family to live in and to keep them safe as well. That's all that matters, really, is safety. It's, you know, your sister's popping out a bunch of fucking babies. We need a place to put these babies in. That's just how it's gonna work. So you're gonna have, okay, alright, it's looking pretty good right now. Oh my god. Okay, no, you get rid of that. Fuck. Oh my god, I hate flowers. Okay, so once you get here at this particular area, you're gonna start really hating yourself because you made it too fucking big, and so now you have to just deal with it because, I mean, what else? We could make this a sort of balcony. But we have to make sure the house is baby-proof. We don't need those babies jumping off that balcony. Or your sister jumping off either, because she's done had too many children. She can't afford to take care of them. Although there's only one person to blame, and I believe that's her. Remember to alternate while you're building these. Okay, so we're just gonna keep going on with this, and yeah, that's basically how it works in Minecraft. You just gotta keep building. That's how the game works. If you don't get that by now, I don't know why the fuck you're playing or even watching. You should do something else with your life, you know? Get a job. Okay, so this is our first floor here. And see that we have a nice little design for our flooring. It's exactly what I thought it would be. Now for the interior design, or we'll work on that when it becomes available. So when you get to you want to add this shit on here and just throw it. Okay, so we should build the walls, finishing off the exterior with a sort of new color that like this right here to match. Oh, god damn it. To match. Fuck, it's getting dark. You don't want it to get dark outside, because then your eyes will make it difficult to adjust to the new sort of the new lighting. It is that of without light, which is absent from the being. And so there we go. That's our first floor here, and the first wall. So you just want to keep adding on to this wall. You can make it as big as you want. You can it doesn't fucking matter what you do, honestly. Do whatever the fuck you want, but make sure you're adding these colors together. And once you get it really high, we'll get to that in a fucking minute. Just hold your horses. So we have to continually build this, you know, specific wall, which the wall will keep your family safe, or at least keep you safe. We're not gonna add any doors to this house because, you know, there's no point. It's gonna be big enough. We're gonna add a bunch of stored goods in the basement that you can live off of for the rest of your life. We have the money, we have the profit, and it doesn't matter really. So you can just essentially live here for the rest of your life and not have to worry about going outside. Okay, so one last thing before we add on to this next house. This, we're gonna add a couple more layers to this wall here, and that will make our house a bit bigger. You don't want to make it too big though. I said you can add on as much as you want. I mean, it's your fucking house. Do whatever the fuck you want to it, but you don't want to make it too goddamn big, because then what are you gonna do with the rest of that shit? You know? you kind of fucked yourself when you made it that big. I'm talking to you, you know. You're responsible for your own actions. You shouldn't have made it that big. You don't know what to do with all those floors. And by the time you finished it, you're gonna be fucking dead because you spent too much time playing this game, and you've been sitting down for a while, and you probably have a blood clot. So, I would just suggest not fucking doing that. Okay, so I think we're about finished with the wall here. Add the last finishing touches on this wall and just keep it going. Okay, here we go. So for the roof, that's another huge thing here, is the roof. You're just want to use the ugliest fucking block you can find. This is more like a block of corn. And for the roof, what you do is you just keep building on like this. It's like a staircase almost. That's the thing. You just keep building a staircase all the way across the sky. Until you get to the other side. So make sure you just keep getting to the other side with the blocks. Hello there, Sophie. Did she? So we're building a big house, and what I was getting to is, you just want to keep building it over. Don't stop. This will make your roof big as well. And it'll actually make it taller than the rest of the house, which is good because you want a big roof, because you're flexing on everyone else around you. Okay, so just keep building the roof, just as I explained here, and yeah, just we're about halfway there. This is gonna take a long fucking time to do, so I'm just gonna go ahead and stop it because it's really getting fucking boring. Okay, right here is where the entry to your house will be. So you're gonna make a little walkway, although you can't exit the house once you've entered it. Like I said, it's gonna have enough resources in there to keep you there for the rest of your life. This will be for jackasses that want to think they can enter your house, but then realize upon entry that it's not possible because there's no fucking door. So yeah, just add that, and we want to go ahead and start a forest fire as well. Hold on just a second. Okay, so this is when you start the forest fire. You just want to catch a bunch of fucking trees on fire. Doesn't matter how many you catch on fire. Once it starts, it's very hard to stop, you know. So don't even worry about that. Just let the trees begin to catch on fire. And see, that's why we didn't build it out of wood, because we don't want your house to catch on fire as well. Okay, so I think this should be good enough for the forest fire. Okay, yeah, it's looking pretty good there. Okay, well, then we're gonna go ahead and finish up the roof. You see, we already have the resources to live, so we don't really care about nature. So we don't need anything from nature to help us. So we can just go ahead and get rid of it, because it's really just an eyesore right now, you know? It's just an eyesore. So we're just gonna go ahead and get rid of nature by extinguishing it. Okay, okay, we're almost there to the roof. To the other side. Okay, it's looking pretty good. And for this side, you're gonna want to just build up all the way until you get to the very top. It should be about this high, honestly. If not, well then fuck you. Okay, so just keep on building your roof. It's all people can do in this world. By the looks of it, the sun's going down and our forest fire is not keeping light, so we might have to go back and start the forest fire once again. The forest fire will be burning for about at least a decade before the entire forest is extinguished. And it helps you by having light once it's dark. It's a forever light, almost. Just with the burning forest in the background. And it gets rid of that eyesore as well. It's got a lot of benefits for getting rid of this forest. So we'll go ahead and get some more light going on here while it's dark. So, yeah, here we go again, burning down the forest. Get rid of all the wildlife as well. They're just in the way at this point, you know. There's no reason for them to be here. Okay, mankind's taken over, you know. And this is what mankind has done over the past, you know, millennias. Just fuck nature in the ass, pretty much, you know. So we don't care anymore at this point. We're evolved humans to, and that's just where we've learned from our ancestors to just not give a fuck about nature and what, you know. So it looks like we did surpass our pole over there, which is okay. We'll just build up higher on it. That's all that matters, you know. Just keep going with that. Okay, so just keep it going. God, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten in 2 days. Okay, yeah, I can't afford to buy food, okay, in real life. I didn't spend it all in Minecraft. Alright, looks like we're getting really close to the end here. Actually, we could just go ahead and move this roof over like this. This is what we were supposed to do. This will give us the full structure. And we can just go ahead and complete our roof like this. Yeah. And then we'll start working on the interior. That's the part we've all been waiting on, clearly. So yeah, this is our roof. There's honestly a lot of shit you gotta fill in with this, and I'm not sure if I even feel like doing that right now, because it's a lot of work. I mean, look how much shit I have to fill in. Like, why did I even build this goddamn roof that high? That's my own fault. I should have done it. A big roof means big family, you know? We got a big family moving in. Grandma's coming over too. And Grandma doesn't know that when she enters the house, she's not going to be able to leave. She just thinks it's our normal Thanksgiving get-together. Grandma's gonna learn today that you don't fuck with me. And this house is not. It's you know, you can't leave it. Yeah, it's simple as that. Okay, so I'm not gonna worry about this shit right now because this is gonna take too damn long. So let's just go ahead and get ready on the interior of the house. So our lighting sources will be here. On each corner of the house, you want to put at least one on the corners. On the top corners. And also, fuck! You want to put one down here as well. And right here. God damn it! Here, okay, okay, and now we have our corners lit. And we also need a bunch on the floor. So we're going to use a different lighting source. This one's called glowstone. And obviously it's a stone that fucking glows. Okay, so having these in the floor tiles just makes it cleaner. You know, it's not in the fucking way. It's just here and it's present and it's lit. And you know, it's simple as that. It's all you need to do. Just to make the house look nice, you know. And for the walls, just keep adding the torches as well. It doesn't have to be in a certain order. Just however you see fit. And just make it lit, you know. Okay, so here we go. For the roof, you also want to make it very lit as well, until we add our chandelier, and it's gonna be a big fucking chandelier, so get ready for that. We're gonna put it actually right here. See, we have the perfect amount of blocks to add our giant pole, which is going to be fuck. We're gonna use this to add the color. It just needs to be centered, you know. So as long as it's centered, it doesn't really fucking matter where you put it. It's just gonna be a giant fucking chandelier. That's all it is. God damn it. So it appears we're gonna have to build over our chandelier. So yeah, we're gonna have to just keep this outside. So however big we make it, the roof will go over the chandelier to a perfect amount, making it look less like a piece of shit. Okay, the chandelier is the biggest light source in the house. So here, adding this, just a bunch of, just make it get pretty big. And then adding, you know, of course, shits on them. It's technically going to be your source of the sun. If you have houseplants in the house, This is the only way they're going to live, is by having a chandelier, so you better fucking put one in. This is your only source of vitamin C in the house too, besides the nutrients that we've packed under the basement. Add one more here. And that's it for our chandelier. And like I said, build the roof around it. Doesn't fucking matter. I mean, if you think you're better than me, that's I don't give a shit. You know, I'm just building here. We're just having a good time. All right, so just keep on going here. Oh, god damn it. The stupid ass chandelier is gonna want to connect to the. Just don't mind it. Doesn't fucking matter. Okay, so there we go. We have our chandelier, and it's looking pretty damn good. What do you guys think? Oh yeah. I'm alone. Just like always. Okay, so there we go. We have our chandelier in the house. It's looking very good, providing a lot of light and nutrients that our body needs to survive. Okay, so alright, so this will make our floor bright and happy. I'm sorry, hold on guys. What? There's someone knocking at my door. Hold on a minute. Okay, I'm back. So apparently, it was just my landlord. Apparently, I'm getting evicted. So, in order to build your house and make it look better than what you'd normally see on these stupid ass Minecraft YouTubers, you're gonna want to keep building your chandelier away from the blocks that connect to it. You gotta make your chandelier a bit brighter too. I just thought of that while I was getting my eviction notice. So just keep building over to it. Like this. Yeah, that looks good. It looks better, doesn't it, guys? What do you think? Looks like just a little chandelier cabinet. Just fits right in there, all nice and neat. You could honestly come up here too and build. Let's go ahead and do that first. So we're going to build a staircase down for your stupid ass family that are constantly using you just because you have money. They just take and take from you and expect, you know, nothing in return. So, yeah, just add these here too. They just make it look fucking nice. Sorry. Sorry, I haven't really eaten like, you know, a week. I've just been sitting here playing this. Okay, you know, when you haven't eaten like 2 weeks, you start getting a little antsy. Okay, alright, so now we have a staircase. This takes us up here. For whatever fucking reason. You could hide your porn here or whatever you want. I mean, or you just take a nice gaze. It doesn't fucking matter what you do with it. It's just here. Just think of it as another room for you. So now we have... Okay, so our interior design, we still need to light it up a bit more until we get to making our decorations. I don't even care, really. Whatever you want to do, just put it there. You can make, you better make sure you make staircases or couches. You got a big ass family moving in, so you want to make sure you have a big couch. So, and don't use wood like a fucking retard, because it'll catch on fire, you know. So just add a big couch here. You got movie night, your friends are over here. Oh wait, your friends can't come over because no one can come over here because it's gonna be shut. Or maybe you invited some friends over that are going to stay here for the rest of their lives as well. Just a big ass, you know, just a nice cozy couch. And it's a big, a lot of end tables here. Or coffee tables. Here's a fuck. I have to do it over. Okay. This is a nice end table for you. Have a little, you know, just a torch here. And there's your couch. And so right now it's looking pretty damn good. I guess we better get started on this stupid ass roof. I don't want to do this, guys. Okay, so yeah, just keep building back and forth like this. It's gonna take you a long fucking time, so just make sure you get to it, you know? It's better just to get it over with while you can. While you still have, you know, time until you have to leave. I apparently have 24 hours to move all my stuff out of my house currently, and so we have 24 hours to finish this house. I don't even care. They can just take all my stuff. It's just at least keep. I'm just at least keeping Minecraft so we can keep playing this. I won't be able to stream, you know, because I'll be living on the streets. I have no one in my life to help me. So yeah, that's it. That's good. Okay, so just keep building back and forth here, and eventually the roof will be looking in tip-top shape. Okay, looks like we're getting very close to the end here. God damn it. This shit's taking way too long. I think it's actually quicker to go downwards like this. Like that, yeah. Fuck! Okay, so yeah, just keep building upwards, I think is a lot better way of doing it. Okay, Alright, it's looking pretty good. Keep on. Alright, and here we go. Nice. And as you can see, the roof is, you know, the main source of the house. It's actually like 75% of the house. Okay, so now we have to get back in here. And we have a lot more bullshit to finish here. Okay, so let's just go ahead and keep adding on to this roof here. I like adding big roofs, you know. I think that's an important part of this. Okay, so... God damn it! Alright, maybe we'll just work on something else. Okay, so you need a fridge. If you have... this is going to be our kitchen here. You know, like you have like a counter on your kitchen? In your kitchen, so kitchens have counters. Counters go like this, typically. So yeah, we're just gonna add our counters. This is where your put a microwave here, and your refrigerator will go right here. So there's your fridge. Yeah, there's your fridge. Your oven. God, help me. Alright, your oven goes right here. But you don't want to put it like you don't want to put it by your fridge like a jackass, because it'll heat up your fridge and your food will be stupidly hot. There's your microwave here though. Okay, it's a big ass microwave, but that's the fan up on top of the microwave, and this is also where you would open the door. Okay, so there's our kitchen. I mean, it's looking pretty nice. The master bathroom is going to be right here, actually. So we're going to go ahead and make our master bathroom. You want to make it nice and secure, so just no dickheads will go in there and watching you while you're taking a shit. Okay, there's our master bathroom here. And add some more light in here as well. See, we have a little pathway for our master bathroom. Here is the toilet. Here is the sink. So make sure you add a toilet and a sink. You can have whatever color toilet you want, doesn't matter. It's all gonna be shitted anyways, so it doesn't matter what color it is. It's gonna end up turning brown because everyone's gonna be using it at once. We can only afford to have one bathroom in here, so you got about 20 people using the damn bathroom. So let's go ahead and work on this roof again. This roof is actually the bane of your existence. You're gonna really hate yourself when you make this roof. Just make sure you keep it together though, and just don't have any outbursts. Just keep it calm and cool while you're making the roof, because it can be really frustrating, especially if you have an 8 and 2 leaks like I have. And I'm getting evicted from my apartment as we speak. So just make sure you keep your roof good. That's all that matters. Okay, here we go. Alright, it's looking very nice, actually. We need some more light in here. It's getting really dark. And when it gets really dark in your house, it'll start summoning creatures from the dead. And you just don't want to have to deal with that. And one of the kids in the house might grow up to be, you know, necromancers and start bringing back these creatures. So you don't want to do that. It's just fucking stupid. Just keep it well lit. Okay. Okay. All right. I have so much shit to do. Gosh. My wife left me as well. Not in here. Not in the game. In real life. No. No, it would never happen on the game. Okay, so just keep your roof. Just keep fixing up your roof as best as you can. Should we go up though? I think we should start going upwards like this. And here, like this, like that. God, I fucking hate myself. I should not have done this. I shouldn't have built a big ass roof like this. Now I'm making up for it. I have to finish it. It was my fault. I'm sorry. Maybe in another life I'll learn to not build a big ass fucking roof. Stupid. It was a stupid idea. Fuck. Okay, so just keep building it upwards. It seems to be a bit quicker this way. Saves some time, you know. We don't have much time left. God, I'm hungry. I don't have any. I'm malnourished, very malnourished. Before that, I was eating bark and toothpaste for the past week, and then eventually I just couldn't handle the toothpaste, so I just stopped eating it. I just stopped eating in general because I don't have, you know. I don't have enough money to afford anything else. Just the toothpaste. Okay, so it looks like we're finally fucking done with this bullshit. And closing that off means we can't get out of here. There's no way out. But the house is looking very nice. We have our master bathroom. our kitchen and our living room and our secret room up here. That your nosy family will eventually, you know, they'll get in here and they'll get all into your bullshit. But that's okay. Alright guys, I think we just finished it. I think we built the best house we could possibly find. Go ahead and move in the family. Let's go ahead and take one more outside look before we trap ourselves forever. Just of how it looks. It looks great. Okay? Looks good. Alright, let's say goodbye forever. Here we go. And we'll go ahead and move in our family. Okay. Now it's nice and happy in here. This is the way I like it. They're all getting along very nicely. There's well, obviously that's my wife. In the game, not in real life. She's gone. She left. There's Stuart. That's my brother. There's one of my sister's, you know, big kids, many kids. Are you making something for dinner tonight?